All right, traders, we're going to take a look at some live trading. This is my account. The new traders who do not have the software, visit DayTradeToWin.com to learn more about the Sonic or the roadmap. For our members, follow along and email me if you have any questions. All right, traders, for those of you who are in our mentorship program or have the Sonic and have the roadmap, this is going to be really easy for you because this is what we do day in and day out. I'm going to explain to you on my live account the signals, the reason why I'm going long or short. You can see there's a long trade there, and we're going to cover a few things. For the new traders, just follow along. You may not have the Sonic system or the roadmap for NinjaTrader or TradingView. Just follow along. I'm going to do my best here to explain to you a little bit of a rationale on price action trading. I have the roadmap, which is from DayTradeToWin, and I have the Sonic system on DayTradeToWin. You're going to hear some shooting sounds or alerts in the background. It's because I have different charts running in the background, a 1,000-tick chart, a minute chart, and this happens to be a 20-second chart. So what you're hearing are actually the alerts firing off to say go long, or go short. In this case, we're only going long because we're above that filter. Before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Please don't trade with funds you can't afford to lose. There are risks involved with trading. So when you're trading live like I am, be careful. Start off with the micros. I like the E-minis, S&Ps, but for the new traders, definitely start off with practice and start trading with the micros. Now, I'm going long because the Sonic system right here is telling me to go long at 56.84 quarter. I like to have a better opportunity. I want to go long at a better price, and that's the reason why you see me trying to get a better price here. I don't know if I'm going to get filled, but the goal is to get a better price when trading because the target, which is in green and in red, is very specific based on price movement. So we're looking at price action, we're looking at the ATR, the average true range, and it tells us where the target should be based on how slow or how fast the market is trading. So this is really important for the traders who are, just always using the same target and stop. We try to use price action based on the current conditions. The roadmap, which are these zones up ahead, are really good filters, and they're also areas where you can have a target. So in going long here, I'm not filled yet, but if I got filled long here at 56.8375, my ultimate goal, if I wanted to hold on to this and maybe try for 5, 6, 7 points, would be for it to get up there to zone D. It's a great profit target. Ultimately, that's where I'd like to see the market move, and that's why when you see the ATM strategy or you have these stops and these targets, you can customize them so you can have a larger target or a smaller target. So it depends on if you want to get in and get out and constantly trade maybe 5 to 10 times a day, which I think is more than enough. Or you could hold on to a larger position if we're in a strong trend. Now I cancel this order, and everyone should know the reason for canceling this order. I cancel this order because the entry, 56.84 quarter, to go long, and the target occurred. So it gave me a signal. I wanted a better price, couldn't get it because I was a little bit greedy maybe. And now I have a new opportunity here to go long. So I'm just going to get long here. The risk-reward ratio is pretty much 50-50. And I'm going to move my stop to where the Sonic system is telling me to move my stop. You're also going to notice that my target is much higher than what the Sonic system is indicating because the roadmap is typically a good place for a larger target. So if I was just using the Sonic system, it hit the target, I'm in, I'm out, I'm done, on to the next trade, right? That's the purpose of the Sonic system. For the traders who have mentorship and have the roadmap, or maybe have another software like the Atlas Line or the At the Open or the roadmap, you can use those targets because they're sometimes larger, and that way we're on the same side. Now, currently, about up $100 and $200, $212, $250. So in one trade, making $200 or $300 is fantastic based on the cost of the software or the mentorship program, because in a few trades you can pay for this within a day or two easily. So we try to price our software accordingly. There's a lot of money to be made in the markets. You also have to remember when you trade, you have to be careful. You use the stops because you can also lose money. But based on, if I wanted to close my position right now, it'd be $300, $300 finished, and a matter of minutes. So very good opportunities here in the current conditions. Now my ultimate goal is to hit that zone D on the roadmap. That's my ultimate goal. And if it doesn't hit that target, I have a lot to play with here. I have a lot of space where I could close a position if I wanted to. You see, if I wanted to move my target right here, I can also do that, or my stop. I'm going to move my target because the target using a limit order does not incur any slippage. So if I was to move to exit the trade instead of waiting for it to get to zone D, where I currently have it, move your limit order because you don't get slippage when you move the limit order. So that's why I prefer to do that. And that's what you should be doing as well instead of trying to get slippage. I'm not altering this video, so this video is not sped up. And it's a bit of a waiting game, I have to say, as a trader. Now, there's another signal here to go long. So if I was out of this Sonic system trade, the previous one, then I would have already tried to go long again. But since I'm still long, I'm holding on to this position. And so my goal is for it to hit that target. I'm not going to move my target until I realize, which I'm actually realizing right now, maybe the market isn't going to hit it. I'm up $400, $425. $400 in one trade in a few minutes. Again, I think it's fantastic. I don't know where in any type of job that you could make this type of money this quickly. Trading absolutely has risks, but it also has a lot of opportunities. So just be aware that there are good things about trading. It's not easy. You have to have the right software and the right education, and it's difficult. You can lose money as well, so just be very, very aware of that. Okay, now I'm going to go on to the next trade here. This happens to be a completely different situation. A completely different situation because the market is going down, and I'm actually contrarian. I'm buying the market as it's going down. Now, why am I doing that? So again, I'm using the roadmap. The roadmap software is indicating to me that it's landing in this support area. That's why it says zone A down, and it's bouncing off of it. It's a perfect reason to enter long. I see a signal. This signal now is the Sonic system. Can you now understand a little bit of how we are putting things together? The roadmap came first. The Sonic system signal 56.92.50 came second. They are both long. This is a good opportunity for me to go long. I entered long on the roadmap, but I'm happy to see that there's a Sonic entry as well. Now, the entry is perfect. My stop is just below the roadmap zone because that's the reason why I entered the trade. If I wanted to use the Sonic exit, I could, the stop. And I have a target which is about 10 points, so all the way up there. 9 points, I think, 9 or 10 points. Now, again, I don't know if it's going to hit that target. My goal is that it'll get there, but as it starts to move forward and it starts to go sideways, it's hitting resistance, it's not moving fast enough. These are things that you should be aware of as a trader. This is the reason why you want to exit the market sooner rather than later, because the longer you hold on to a losing position or a position that's not going in your favor, typically that's not a good idea. So in this case, remember the chart I'm using happens to be a 20-second chart. So every candle is 20 seconds. The video is unaltered, so I'm not speeding this up. It is what it is. We have to wait through it and muddle through it here a little bit as we watch it. And now it's going in my favor. $50, $37, $50, $25, and so on. Patience is important, and obviously I don't want to be an hour in a trade, but typically within 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, I know exactly what I can expect. Now I have a roadmap, officially a roadmap signal. That arrow there is the roadmap long. Again, when you combine methods and you're asking yourself, should I enter long? And what do I have here to either prove me right or either filtering trades out so I shouldn't be long. There are two things conflicting. Everything here is telling me to go long. The roadmap came first. The Sonic gave me a signal. It's on its way up. Right now it's $100. If you think about making $400 or $500 a day, the Sonic system is a good way to start. I think out of all the trading methods we have, the at the open, the Sonic, the Trade Scalper, and the roadmap are really a nice combination. And that's all included with accelerated mentorship. So we include all the software currently as a bonus with mentorship. Okay, so now it's going up. Remember, if I click close, or if I decide to move my limit order, the sell limit, which is the target, if I decide to move it, no slippage, I can easily do that. And right now, maybe up $200. So if you think about a $300 trade in the morning, $200 trade now at lunchtime, it's a great way to get out of the market. Now you can see that it hit the target and immediately bounced off of it. So if I was using the target for the Sonic, it hit the target, I would have been filled, I would have been done. It's because it hit that target and started to immediately reverse off of it, I want to protect my capital, as should you. You immediately close the position. So here's a good way to analyze a trade where a roadmap signal came in, followed by the Sonic, followed by now an exit strategy, so I protect my capital. I immediately realized that I hit the target, it's not continuing, I'm out of the trade. Okay, so I'm continuing to go long here. There's another signal here to go long on the Sonic system, 56.95 quarter. I'm actually now going to use the Sonic target. The roadmap is up there, and so I'm looking forward to, I don't know, maybe $100 or $200 on this trade. 96 to 98 quarter is $100, so it's 2 points. And so I'm looking at 2 points on this trade. I think $100 in a minute or two is a great way to start your day. Want to learn more? Visit DayTradeToWin.com and get started with a free member account, which includes access to our trials, including the ABC software. Start learning the right way by using price action and avoid using conventional indicators. We offer unique strategies and proprietary software, including the Sonic system. Join Accelerated Mentorship and get instant access to all our software. Join our family of traders and let's get you set up in the next training.